Brad, how is it playing a character who's alive still and still doing the same job? It's gonna be weird.
I think it's weirder for him than me. There's a responsibility that comes with it because he's got family, he's got parents, and he's got kids that are going to see this, and a wife, and so there is that added responsibility. For whatever reason, I didn't feel like he was going to have to leave the country, as he stated often, and he's here today, so I think we're okay.
How did that go for you when you hear, hey, Brad Pitt's going to play you in a movie?
It was a little surreal, and I thought, as I said many times, I figured he'd have better roles to play, so at some point it wouldn't happen. But Brad, the experience has been great. Getting to know Brad, he's made me comfortable with it. Bennett Miller as well, as comfortable as I can be. I did renew my passport, another one for Friday, but it's very surreal. I mean, it's a Brad. Listen, it's flattering anytime you have an actor at Brad's level. It'd be interested in the story, really, not just me, about the whole story.
Spoke to Jonah. He said you played some pranks. So, what are some of the cool things you can share?
Us, well, we were like, not unlike the movie. We were like the lower production on the lot. So where we got ready was miles away from the actual sound stage where we were shooting. And this was in L.A. And they erroneously gave us golf carts. And we just smash up Derby all day long, and that's where it began.
Can you tell on the set when a movie's working? Like you got to feel for it early.
I do. I've been doing it long enough that I have some pretty good radar when I think things are clicking. There's a rhythm that happens. There's dynamics that are falling in line. But I got to say, this is one of the few we were so, immersed in trying to hammer this thing out and get it right, because it is complex material and there's a lot we're trying to shoehorn, a lot of information into a palatable kind of scene. This is one of the few times I was not sure by the time we got to the first edit what we were going to be seeing, what tenor it was going to take.
That's not what you told me.
Yeah, well,
you said you had it nailed from the first one.
Yes.
I didn't have to worry about anything.
Yes, well, I come clean now.
Yeah.
I didn't have any clue.
I guess you can relate to not only the book, the movie, but putting value on work, and what you consider value may be different than others.
Yes, absolutely. And not only that, just our personal opinions of ourselves and others, and what we put on others and what they put on us, and how we even accept that. And I think that's a really interesting question at the base of the story. What is value?
And for you, Billy, seeing where it was going to be a magazine article originally, becomes a book, bestseller, now a movie. It just
becomes a movie.
Yeah, it's just amazing. What a run.
Yeah, we when Michael actually told us halfway through the season he was writing a book, I said nobody's going to read this, he was. I was wrong.
And then when they wanted to do a movie, Michael told him they're never going to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you as well.